What does it take for a man to spend 27 years in prison? Not for committing a crime, but for fighting for justice, equality, and freedom. This is the story of Nelson Mandela, the iconic South African leader whose release from prison marked a turning point in the global fight against apartheid. In the early 1960s, South Africa was under the firm grip of apartheid, a system of institutionalized racial segregation. Mandela, a lawyer and activist, became a symbol of resistance against this oppressive regime. His involvement led to his arrest and subsequent life sentence in 1962. For 27 long years, Mandela was confined within the walls of Robben Island, Pollsmoor Prison, and later, Victor Verster Prison. However, his spirit remained undeterred. His resilience in face of adversity turned him into a beacon of hope for those fighting against racial discrimination, not just in South Africa, but across the world. Don't forget to subscribe to the SayPro channel for more inspiring stories. The 1980s saw a global outcry for Mandela's release. International pressure and sanctions against the South African government intensified. People around the world rallied for Mandela's freedom, and in 1988, his release became inevitable when then-President P.W. Botha suffered a stroke and was replaced by F.W. de Klerk. On February 11, 1990, a day etched in the annals of history, Nelson Mandela walked out of Victor Verster Prison, a free man. His release symbolized the impending end of apartheid and ignited hope for a new democratic South Africa. But Mandela's struggle didn't end with his release. He continued to work tirelessly towards dismantling the remnants of apartheid. His negotiations with President de Klerk culminated in the first multiracial elections in 1994, where Mandela was elected as the first black president of South Africa. His presidency was marked by his relentless pursuit of reconciliation, peace, and social justice. To summarize, Nelson Mandela's release from prison was more than just the liberation of a man. It represented the triumph of resilience over oppression, of justice over prejudice, and of hope over despair. His life serves as an enduring testament to the power of resistance and the unyielding spirit of humanity. And his legacy continues to inspire generations to stand up against injustice and fight for a world where freedom and equality reign supreme.